Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO. Okay, the sugar beets are ready to harvest. Our Panther 2 is on the move for the first time, bringing in the sugar beet harvest. The potatoes are ready to harvest on field 3 as well, but I thought I'd watch this for a second or two just to make sure he's doing the job right before we go down and do the potatoes. Get that guy started doing that. I'm going to have to take another trailer down, of course, to that field to do the potatoes. That's the only issue. Of course, it's now... what day is it? It is Wednesday in game. So I've got him programmed to skip a lane. Still doesn't seem to make it any better. Perhaps I needed to get him to skip a couple of lanes. And he won't be doing that turning and reversing palaver, will he? He's doing well. He's harvesting the sugar beets. Truck's there ready to unload him. Look at this then. So we've got the sugar beets are on the go. Right, we need to get the potato guy going then. So we're going to need the potatoes. You, because you're going to do the unloading. Will require us to use the Aperion. I'll probably have to drop the sides down, I think, on it. Like so. Right, he's going to be on Combine Call. Set him up with Combine Tiger 6. Might have to adjust his speeds a bit. Max 35 kilometers an hour. Okay, that's fine. That needs to come down, doesn't it, to 5.5? I think. No course is loaded, so it's going to be field 3. Load to silo. I'll set him running. Pathfinding, I'm going to deactivate the pathfinding. You really parked in an awkward spot there, mate. Not gonna lie. Right, what I'm going to do as well, once I've picked up this header, I realise that I don't need the header trailer anymore. Because we're not ever going to be taking this anywhere. So I'm going to go for, I'm going to sell that header trailer. And why is the John Deere slipping? He might be going too fast. He might be doing that snaking thing. In which case we'll go from recording. That one, the trailer snaking about all over the shop doing. I'm going to do this guy a bit different as well today, because again he was doing that jiggling up and down business. So what I think I'm going to do on field 3, do the three. Field rows 2. Auto turning circle. And reverse manoeuvre curve. Stop during unloading activated. There's waypoint. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start him off on this fantastic journey. So make sure he gets the field. And then we can just switch him on. Opposite turn direction when possible. Field is deactivated. Magic. So we're getting some more potatoes harvested. Truck's over there waiting nicely for him. This is all good. This week's turning out to be quite good. We have a lot of potatoes. I might as well get the water emptied out of this guy quickly. Quickly run round now and fill up all the animals. Whilst we're waiting for the first trucks to go rocking, rolling. I'm going to turn that and disable camera collision thing off because it's starting to annoy me now. It's then done. Every time I drive through something I can't see. Sheep. Apparently okay. See how much milk we've got. seem okay. Not really required a lot of water today. I've also purchased and placed conveyors at each of the manure pits. So I've got one there. I've got one over by the horses over here, which is the only one I've got slight concerns about, because obviously I don't want trucks to drive into it when they're driving their course. Oh look, Panther's unloading. Very nice. Let's actually find the Panther, shall we? Deactivated. Excellent. Truck will drive out the way, and then we'll carry on. Frame rate, big pause there. So we need a good harvest this week, because obviously the next thing we're going to need is a cotton harvester, so we can start doing cotton. And then we're also going to want, then obviously, like I say, to get the tree planter, the poplars. So we're going to need like a forage harvester. And then it's a case then we've got everything we need to harvest all the different crops. We just then need to be in a position where to whereby we're able to get start buying forestry equipment then, and start buying up land. We're going to need a lot of money to buy, obviously. We're going to need 3 million to buy that. We're going to need 455,000 to buy field 7. Some of these fields are a bit 1 million to buy field 15, look. Flipper. Yeah. Land prices are not cheap. So yeah, that's one, like I say, I don't quite understand why the manure is spawning like that. That's a bit gimpy. You've not been summoned yet. Potato harvester is full. Isn't full. He's got a long way to go. Look, he's only 34%. Skips 2 lanes each turn, which is probably what I should have done with the sugar beet harvester guy. Tiger 6 is doing the so he's doing the potatoes quite happily, munching away. The potato harvest. We've currently got 523,983 in the silo. So add to that tally today. Be all right. How many sugar beets are we going to get? What I want to know. It's going to take this guy a long time to do this field. This field is huge for a 2 metre wide machine. Yeah, I do like it. I like the little panther logo. You've got to admit, that's pretty jazzy. Pop out of there for a second. Use the player action cam. Get a lovely aerial view of the lovely aerial view of everything. There goes the truck. Load. Then the truck will be full, so the truck will run off then and go and unload. Panther obviously will carry on. Do it. Like having your own like drone, you know, like all them farming videos like Welker Farms and the Millennial Farmer and that, who use a drone to capture aerial footage when they're working their fields for their YouTube channels. It's just like that. That player action cam mod is awesome. Guessing the truck's going to go and unload, or he ought to. He's actually going to sit there, apparently. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got quite a few lanes to do still. Beet is unloading his first delivery of sugar beets. So that's 120,000 litres going into the silo. Like it, you gotta love it, haven't you? And then he'll just go and sit back over here out of the way, unless he senses that the panther is full, in which case he'll drive off straight away to go and unload it. This is... I like it. They're definitely doing a better job today. I think. I think stopping whilst unloading helps as well. I really do, because then they haven't crashed into each other yet, thus far. Touch wood. Potato harvester. So we've got, as I say, we've got the two ropers doing this, the potatoes and sugar beets. For the sugar cane, I'm going to go with Parados, I think. With I want to be able to change the engine setup, please. 590 grand for that. Wow. That's not even with the header yet. Need that, which is 85 grand. So you're looking at 670,000 to do sugar cane. Cotton harvester, of course, we've got over here. Want GPS, we would want it maximum speedage. $40,000, so that's 445 grand. Bad price, not bad price. But obviously we're going to be needing to get into like all this sort of stuff. 400 grand for one of these. That's a Komatsu. I don't want a Komatsu. I want a Scorpion King. I would probably go for that one. I think. Ooh. Chop down trees with one of them bad boys. And then there's obviously a few other little bits and bobs we've got added recently. As I say, I've already got the heating station thing put down, and I've got these little greenhouses, which are pretty cool. Tomatoes and lettuces. They're not Stevie's because he's not releasing his. There's someone else has done them. I'll find somewhere to put them on the farm at some point. I think once I've cleared a few trees out from this area, I think. Because there's nowhere really around this main farm area where we've got room for like greenhouses. It's all a bit tight and restricted. We can't sell off any of the equipment or buildings here on Stevie's map. If I got rid of a few trees here, I could put the greenhouses in this area. Shouldn't be too bad. Something I will have to have a play with and have a look and think. But if I'm going to take trees out, I'm going to want to do it. Certainly the pine trees, the fir tree type things, I'm going to want to do with a proper logging machine type thing. Sort of weird bendy trees I will probably do with the brooks, just to get them out of the way. Oh, another load of Sugar Beets. Nice. Truck must be full because it's not completely emptied. He's going to go and take those to the silo for me. Very nice. He's on his way to the silo now. Hope they don't crash into each other. Shouldn't do, because he's travelling obviously quite a bit slower with the potatoes. Which suddenly go invisible when you go right in close to the trailer. We've got hollow potatoes. Sometimes I do think the way they show the crops in the trailer is a bit poor. You'd think they'd be like proper, like 3D objects. I've just seen the truck drive in. Is he on his way back to the field? I think he was. Heading in that sort of direction. The unloading. Just finished unloading. Perfect timing. Load of potatoes going in. We'll definitely have some potatoes to sell on Friday sale day. That is a given. patiently sitting there because the panther's not full. Tiger 6 is now driving down this bit. I was just doing the edge of the field, look. Bless him. And then he'll move over, do the furthest of the lanes. Tractor comes back pretty soon because he's looking quite full. See the tractor appear. Where's the tractor? Here comes the tractor. Oh, you seem to be having an issue, Sonny Jim. Go. Just thought I'd restart you there because obviously you've kind of driven into that tree, which is not ideal. Tractor should hopefully come and unload you now. Actually, you're not even half full yet. Well, you are just over half full, so you've got a bit of time. Tractor's on his way now. There's that bit I forgot to seed. Thankfully, Courseplay won't mind. It'll take care of it for me. Nothing else to grow yet. Field 5 will be the next one to harvest, and then we'll have field 9 to do. We've got mowing on field 8, but I'm not really that fussed. This lane now. Okay, well I'll keep plugging away with the harvesters, and I'll bring you back when the harvest is complete. Okay, so we finally finished the sugar beet harvest, although he does do a terrible job towards the edges of the field, I'm not going to lie. Just waiting for the truck to come and unload the last little bit, and then we'll send him off to the silo, and then we'll have a count up and see just how many sugar beets we got from our first sugar beet harvest. So we'll bring him in. Let him unload. Send the driver home. Perfect. Stop driver. Hold the header. We'll fold the header, we'll fold the harvester, we'll take it, give it a little bit of a wash off. You can see it's taken all day to harvest basically 2 fields. In fact, it's taken that long to do the sugar beet harvesting. I actually went and got the field 3 lime spreaded. Which way are you going? Which way are you going? You're going that way. I think you'll go around the trees, won't you? So that's alright. I can cut through here. Get wash. And get this parked up next to the Tiger 6. Get wash. Filthy very quickly. You know what, it takes a long time to do that field with such a narrow header. I've even got the crone. I had the crone doing the field 8 harvest, and I've just had the John Deere 6R do the tedding. I'll be able to get the Fenton then to go around a windrow, and then I'll be able to do some loading wagon of hay. Gordon, go away. Go away. I'm working. I'm working. Shut up. Old. Right. So he's done. Stop driver. She's in the right hand corner now. I'm not going to windrow it today because it's too dark now. Far too dark. Far too dark. Night time on the Fenton Forest Farm. We've got our sugar beets harvested, so that'll be another field to lime spread tomorrow, and then we need to get the ploughs out, get them working, doing their bit, so we can get our next crops planted on those fields. Bit there. Don't move. All the other tractors are out somewhere. I like the fact that patch 1.3 now allows you to turn the lights off after you've turned the engine off. So the fence there ready to do the windrowing. The John Deere's parked outside the barn. The Fent 1050's there. The truck, put the truck away. So stop the driver. Close that, close that. Engine. Start your engines, please. So that's all the sugar beets delivered. And the potatoes are all in the silo. So what we'll do now then is we'll get them We'll have a tally up in a minute, see what we got. I think we got more sugar beets than potatoes, most definitely, and I actually think we've got more sugar beets off that one field than we did off both fields that we harvested potatoes on. That's my bet. Let's have a look. Potatoes, 913,508 litres. Sugar beets, we got 1,079,921 litres. Guess what we're going to be selling a lot of on Friday sale day this week? Oh, that's brilliant. Right, well, thank you everybody for watching today's episode of Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO. If you could go ahead, please, and click that like button and share this video wherever you see fit. Recommend it to all your friends, your family, that sort of thing. That'd be great. If you've got any questions, comments, suggestions or feedback, drop them down in the comment section below. If you're a channel subscriber and you've got a subscriber task or contract for me, again, drop that in the comment section below. And most of all, if you're not a channel subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button. For now, on the farm, on this wonderful evening as the sun's setting very nicely, it's goodbye for now.